In this problem, I'm going to analyze the parabola y squared minus 2y minus x equals 0. So I need to put this in standard form, and the standard form of a parabola where we have y squared and x is only to the 1 power is y minus k, quantity squared, equals 4a times the quantity x minus h. Now, if we use this, I'm assuming that a can be either positive or negative. In your textbook, they want a to always be positive for a good reason, but it does make life a little bit easier if we can be a little bit flexible and just say, well, a could be positive or negative, and if a is negative, we're going in the opposite direction. So let's complete the square and see what we get. So I've got y squared minus 2y, and to complete the square, I would add 1. I'm going to move the x to the right side of the equation, and I have to add a 1 here because I added it on the left. So now, in factored form, I have y minus 2 quantity squared. On the right side of the equation, notice that I have to be in the format 4a times the quantity x minus h. So I need to figure out what a is and put this in that format. In this problem, a has to be 1/4 in order for the coefficient of x just to be 1. So I'll say a equals 1/4. Do that. So then I have 4 times 1/4. And then that's multiplied by x. Instead of writing plus 1, I'll write x minus a negative 1 to be strictly in standard form. Okay, so now I know that a is 1/4. I know that the h value of the vertex is negative 1, and the k value of the vertex is 2. So my vertex is at the point negative 1, 2. And then let's see, what else do we need? We need the focus. Okay. So my focus, what I do is draw a quick sketch of what I know so far. So I know where the vertex is, and I know that this is a parabola that opens either left or right. In this particular case, it opens to the right because a is a positive value. So I know it's going to do something like this, so the focus must be over here. So once I know where it's supposed to be, I know what the y value of the focus coordinate is. That's 2 because it's aligned with the vertex. So the y value is 2, but what's the x value? So what I have to do is I take the x value of the vertex and then I add a. So negative 1 plus 1/4, that's going to give me, let's make some room here, negative 3/4, 2. So in actuality, I should have my focus very close by here. And then we have the directrix, which is an equation, and in this case it's x equals because we are looking at a parabola that opens left or right, and that is the same distance only in the opposite direction from the focus. So I take the vertex was where x is equal to negative 1. I need to move a quarter backwards from there, so x equals negative 5/4, or negative 1 1/4. And that's all we've got for that one.